Medicare annual enrollment is upon us. It begins on October 15th. Now, oftentimes, many seniors don't know where to turn to for trusted advice, and having a licensed Medicare expert can help ease the process.
Yes, and owner of Medicare Experts, Jonathan Henderson, joins us now to discuss the importance of using licensed brokers. Welcome, Jonathan.
Thanks for having me.
So, why are you so passionate about helping people sign up?
You know what? I just love working with people in the retirement sector. They have so much experience in the world, so much experience in life. I just like the conversation. I like helping people. It's also really confusing. People are so confused with Medicare in general. Often they're lost. Even professionals, a lot of people, doctors, lawyers, they're like, I don't have time to read all this stuff. Can you help me with it? So it's just nice to be part of their lives and helping them and finding a solution for our government entitlements.
You mentioned people being lost and confused. Yeah. With that comes mistakes. So what are some of the common mistakes you see people make when they're applying for Medicare?
You know what? A big common mistake is they'll join a plan that doesn't have their physician in it, doesn't cover their medications correctly, doesn't allow them to travel where they want to travel. Sometimes people get a plan where they can't afford the premium. They realize it's going to go up in price every year later, and then they said, oh, I made a mistake, I should have done a different product. So there's just so many factors, so many different types of products that it's easy to make a mistake in almost any category, really, with Medicare. And so having continued support from a broker is key.
Now, what are some of the advantages about seeking, outside help to do this?
Well, you don't have to read everything, reinvent the wheel when you're having a broker help you out. Think of it like working with an attorney. Do you want to study all the questions on the bar exam and to read all kinds of legal jargon and to figure out how to defend yourself, or would you want to have someone defend you that knows what they're doing? I like to look at myself as an advocate towards people's health. And if I'm studying all the plans, staying licensed and updated, then I could be a resource to them, helping them with every decision along the way, explaining weaknesses and strengths of different companies. So it gives people a more well-rounded approach, so they don't have to do all the studying themselves. And then you provide the materials and you provide the items so they can do the study after the fact as well.
With someone's expertise such as yourselves, typically comes a price. So how much do your services cost?
That's the good thing about our services. In the insurance industry and many insurance industries, there is no fee for our service. The only thing you have to pay is your attention, usually. But
I'm not good with that.
Yeah. So there's no fee. We're paid by the insurance companies, and so we're compensated by them. And I get that question quite a bit, like, what's it going to cost for you to come over? And it's just nice to say nothing.
That's reassuring.
Yeah.
Now, how can people know what brokers to trust? I'm sure trying to find the right one can be a little bit tricky.
No, that's tough because like any industry, you're going to have people that are good, people that are okay, people that are dishonest. So finding the right broker to trust, you want to make sure they're licensed, they're insured. Usually it's good to ask the broker some questions like, how long have you been doing this? What plans do you represent? You can even ask to see their license. Most brokers carry their license around with them. I do. So knowing to trust a broker. Another thing you could get a sense of, I think most people realize, are you genuinely trying to help them? Are you there for their best interests, or are you selling a product? People know right away if you're selling a product or if you're there trying to help.
It's important to get those dates in the calendar. So what are some important dates with Medicare that people need to remember?
Typically, October 1st is when you want to start shopping, looking around, but October 15th is when you're allowed to enroll in most plans. Some plans you can enroll in all year long. People can enroll for different circumstances, perhaps their health, their income, if they've just moved, if they're turning 65. There's all kinds of reasons people can enroll, but the general mass enrollment time is October 15th all the way to December 7th.
Well, Jonathan, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
For more information, visit expertsmedicare.com.